yeah, well, this is never going to be a perfect game because I've lost Sector 100. So yeah, I have officially not well, even if I beat Naval Fortress, I'm not going to beat this world. You're welcome. Sarcasm aside, welcome back everyone to Mindustry version 7.0 version alpha, where we are going to attempt to beat Naval Fortress today. So well, in the last episode we have beaten Coastline, so we're going to go with the same strategy. We're going to launch from Planetary Launch Terminal because that is the world, or rather island or tile with the most resources, and I'm going to launch from here all the way to Naval Fortress. And as for, well, Sector 100, I'll capture it off recording. But with this, we should be able to launch, and I believe setting it to max, which it already is. Let's just start launching from here, shall we? And this is the map we are dealt with. Oh, okay, this is actually interesting. There seems to be an enclosed island inside of which there's an enemy base, and let's check it out, shall we? So we got a bunch of, well, this is some light defenses, the salvo, but then we got some heavier defenses such as the ripple, and we got the nucleus core that's well protected by cyclones and fusers, which are relatively powerful, not to mention that they are healers. Actually, there are a bunch of, well, main projectors, but I'll just call them healers for sake of simplicity. Anyway, there's also some power sources here, but I think we can deal with this if we have the right land or air units. We'll see how we're going to tackle this later. You definitely have to build units, but there's also a second base here, and it doesn't seem like there is a core, well, here, so my guess is that this is where the enemy units will spawn. And if that's the case, you might have some trouble because there's quite a lot of water around here, and if there's quite a lot of water, it means that it's going to be difficult for us to defeat air and sea enemies. As you can see, normally Mindustry has 3 depths of water, 1, 2, and 3, and you can't place any blocks on the 3rd depth of water. And as you can see, this entire enclosure is surrounded by the 3rd depths of water, which is going to make this significantly more challenging for us. Now, I'm not sure how. Actually, assuming the spawn is here, I don't think there'll be any land units that'll come. I believe it's only going to be sea and air units, which is going to make this an interesting challenge. So, here's to confirm my suspicion of there being a the enemy spawn point. I'm just going to go to the other side and check it out. Oh boy, oh, whoa, that's a lot of defenses attacking at me. But, actually, I don't think there is an enemy point, and I died. Maybe it's in the middle somewhere? No, it's certainly not in the middle. So it has to be, well, there's this big bunch of space on the left, so let's just assume it's on the left. But I'm going to confirm my suspicion first, of course. And it's not. I don't remember if there are enemy spawn circles around the nucleus, and if that's the case, that means the enemies will be coming out the middle. And if it does indeed come out the middle, then it's going to be a bit tough because, well, for obvious reasons, it's not going to be easy to find a way to defend ourselves. So guess what I'm going to do first? I'm going to actually get myself some resources first, and then I'll build my defense later because I legitimately have no idea where the enemies will spawn from. I'm going to assume it's from the core, but either way, first off, let's deconstruct these sucky mechanical drills and upgrade them to magnetic drills. And we're done with the first part. As you can see, I've started gathering a copper, lead, and what's this? Titanium. So oh, actually, this is going to make power generation a lot easier. All we need to do is just plot down a bunch of thermal generators, and well, we have our job cut out. So this is going to be quite easy for us in terms of generating power, assuming that, you know, this isn't the only volcanic area. So let's actually just accelerate and give ourselves some thermal generators. Alright, wave 1 is going to start soon, so I'm just going to pause building for now, and we're going to see where the enemies spawn. Actually, it's not easy to tell where they spawn, but okay, right, they spawn from the core, and in this case, it's naval units. So yeah, this basic naval unit is actually quite annoying because it's really difficult to defeat. And actually, you know what? I might as well just build naval units, right, to attack the cores because they are relatively strong. And speaking of which, yeah, I'm going to get defeated by this basic naval unit. And there's a second one on the way, so I better. And I haven't even make a dent to that guy yet, so we might have some issues on our hand. Let's just hope that he doesn't destroy the you know, my actual things cause under attack. But thankfully, I have defended against it. Well, not well, but at least I defended against it. So I'm going to put a pause on this electricity construction and build myself some defenses. Now, since I know that we're dealing with naval defenses for now, and we might have some well, let's just say support on our way, we might as well go ahead and give ourselves the basic air and ground defense, which is basically just this. I believe placing it here. Wait, no, we should probably place it a bit higher, somewhere around here. So that it can also protect our power generators. So yeah, maybe here isn't a bad choice, although yeah, it is kind of disturbing my you know, battery placement for later, but that's not such a big deal for now. One important thing is I don't screw it up, and I already did by placing the conveyor belt on the wrong side. And hey, since we have the resources and time, why not build a large phase wall? And oh my god, we're already dealing with oh god, this is going to be slightly problematic. And dang, these are actually pretty strong. You know what, let's pause building. No, not pause the game, pause building and actually help defend this. Or is it not pausing the building? There we go. Come on, this is really annoying. Core is under attack. Jesus Christ, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, his health isn't dead yet, but we might have some issues. Oh god, okay, let's repair this quickly and quickly up our defenses. So now we know that we are up against both air and sea units, and this is clearly not enough. So yeah, we definitely need to get our air defenses up. Basically same thing as last time. We're going to use a bunch of salvos. Oh great, this time it's going to be 10 sea units, so let's see how well we do against them. First one, and it didn't even touch this defense group at all. We may have a problem. And holy mother of god, this is not even helping at all. My main defenses, so holy crap. And the core is losing so much health. Please don't tell me I'm really going to die right now. God damn it, okay. So I need to make some adjustments, and by some I mean like a lot. At least I know what to do now. Well, I clearly don't have enough resources on Planetary Launch Terminal, so let's see which which sector I have a decent amount of resources on. How about this? I think this isn't too bad, I don't think anyway. Should be enough resources while you know, Planetary Launch Terminal recharges. So well, insufficient core resources. Well, we don't have such alloy. Oh, sorry, we don't have platinum, but we didn't use platinum last time. I don't think we need to use platinum. If we do, then that's just too bad for me, but I think we should be fine without platinum either way. So let's just set this to 0, and I think we can launch from here. Okay, so not everything has been destroyed. Well, I mean, most things have been, but first off, let's repair all the what I call it, these drills, and then we're going to modify our defensive strategy. We are going to add this, which is basically just an extension of the regular defenses to here, and we're going to put another router right here, so that, you know, it gets bit between these two sectors, if you call it that. I've also added some capability to our air defenses, so let's hope that this time, now that we know what's coming, that we will defend significantly better than last time. And also make sure that, you know, these battleships doesn't actually go through these walls, because if they do, I have no idea what to say. And with that, we shall continue building resources, assuming we don't have to worry about the enemy for now. So yeah, let's go ahead and ramp up the power generation first. Right, let's see how fast it can defeat this enemy. Okay, quite fast, so I'm just going to assume that our defenses are working pretty well and I don't have to worry about it that much. So now I think it's safe for us to, you know, not fully focus, but at least put majority of our focus on these stuff. 2.4k power per second. Well, that's not a lot, but it's decent enough for starters. And let's not forget about our 1 million power bank. Also, our air defenses is relatively alright for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and generate more resources. Up next, the graphite factory, because why not? I mean, it is what we can make after all, and it's pretty useful if you want to make better weapons. So yeah, that's why I'm getting that. Actually, hold on a second. I just realized how little land we have, and we definitely need to reserve this area of land to build our C units. So okay, I think we need to split. Well, there's like patches of land a little bit everywhere, but thankfully I've gotten some resources from other sectors, so at least I can immediately start building stuff like mass drivers and stuff, otherwise we would be dead. But it still goes to show how well, difficult this is going to be. So if you want to make silicon, we require one coal and sand, and well, we have coal over here, and we need to transport that coal all the way over here and then bring it all the way back, or we could use this coal and just transport it to here because it is big enough for a silicon factory. So yeah, I think that's the best place to build a silicon factory, but it should be a warning that we don't have much space to do, well, almost anything. So just a word of caution for myself mostly. And we have settled our silicon factory, but unfortunately, we kind of need to up our air defenses here because, oh my god, why is all the air units coming from my silicon factory? Are you kidding me? Okay, at least this will be an easy remedy, but first I kind of need to fix this first. Yeah, never mind. The whole bloody factory is on fire, because why not? Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to build the air defense right now. So that I don't have to deal with this. Jesus Christ, the entire thing is on fire. Well, let's hope that this salvos will put a quick end to this, and it better. Oh, of course. Now that you're done with my area, you go ahead and invade the place where I wanted you to invade. Thank you so much. Okay, honestly, this isn't too bad, all things considered. Could have gone worse, but it is still annoying. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I've forgotten that I'm dealing with coal, so this fire is going to keep on going forever until I build a tsunami, which I'm trying to do right now, but it's not easy given that it sometimes keeps on catching on fire, but well, I swear it better not catch on fire this time. And holy crap, the entire place is just exploding, ain't it? Yeah, luckily I did thought of building the tsunami because I completely forgot about the fact that we're dealing with coal. Also, this is extremely annoying. And now, let's fix it, because I'm just going to assume that everything now is going pretty fine. Okay, so now I should be decently well protected. But, question, there are 14 enemies. Exactly where are they? Because they aren't really showing up on my screen, are they? So, seriously, where are the enemies? Or am I just blind? Because the screen definitely says 14 enemies remaining, but I see 0. But anyway, let's continue into... Oh god, actually, let's take a pause here because we're finally dealing with some rather large enemies. Man, the phase walls are going to break soon, but thankfully we have man projectors. I mean, just because our enemies have one doesn't mean we can't get one ourselves too, can't we? So yeah, I'm probably going to put a few man projectors here so that, you know, it will help protect our defenses. And yeah, let's see how well they work. 2 man projectors at each corner. Not only will it double the healing speed, it can also heal the mender itself. That is a 100 brain strategy. I finally found the 14 enemies. It's just these healers that have spawned from somewhere, and that I have no control over, but thankfully these are rather small healers. They won't do much damage. But what I'm trying to see is whether the naval units are able to reach this core, and based on my surroundings, it seems like it will. I mean, it will probably make it to the core. It's just that okay, let's just assume that it will definitely make it to the core. Even if it doesn't work, at least I can confidently say that oh well, not confidently say, but at least it will help us create the defenses, or will help us attack enemy units. So I've decided to go and try and be well, push as much as I can, and I'm going to go ahead and get the tier 5 Naval, which is basically the same as the healer and also deals a lot more damage for some reason. Now the only problem is that I need platinum, and well, clearly I don't have enough platinum in my inventory, and also I also definitely need a platinum factory for that. So let's work from the end to the start in order to make platinum, which is, now we obviously have titanium that is here, but how do we get oil? Because I actually don't remember. I recall, if I'm not wrong, there should be a way to convert coal into oil, but I don't remember where it is. So give me a second while I find it. It's here. Input 1 spore pod 3 per second, and it will give me 18 oil per second. And for platinum compressor, we just need oh, actually it's quite a lot, 15 oil per second. So yeah. First off, how do we get spore pods? I know there is a way to there is a spore pod factory. There we go, the cultivator. All you need is 18 water units per second, and it gives you 1 spore pod. So basically, you can convert 18 water units per second into 18 units of second spore oil. Well, actually, this is going to be pretty interesting challenge to work around, because yeah, it's actually, hang on a second, let me think about it. Let's take this one step at a time. First off, I'm going to build the platinum factory, and let's get the first resource that we need in order to build a platinum factory. First one, of course, is oil, but then the second one is titanium. So what we can do is, using the titanium we already have, we can upgrade these drills, and then we can send out the titanium to here first, and then well, any overflow can go directly to the core. So let's do that first. Next, we have to set our power concerns, because as you can see, our power is currently draining, and rather quickly, I must add. So we need to come up with something quick. I believe a thorium generator will do great. Except the fact that the thorium is located over here, and enemies will go over it, which means I have to add defenses to it, which is going to be quite annoying for me. But okay. Let's see if there's other methods of generating power first. Unfortunately, I think that thorium reactor is kind of our best way to go. But on the bright side, at least there is a thorium spot that is located north of us, and is hopefully far enough away from the enemies flying eyes, and it's right around here. Now I know it's not a lot of thorium, but we got no choice. We have to work with whatever we're given with. So without further ado, let's go north and well, increase our power supply. I should also probably be concerned about the fact that we're running out of lead, and well, lead is important for things like the titanium conveyor. So you know what, let me just head south and well, improve our supply of lead. Well, if this doesn't solve our lead crisis, I don't know what will. But anyway, let's just head back north and continue our thorium reactor. And now we finally have our thorium reactors up and ready, and now we are no longer going to negative power, we are going into the positive. So that's why it stays that way, although I did notice that the enemies did attack some well, my air blast drills, which is a bit disappointing really, but not to worry. We still got a mender with us, so we just need to place down one mender, and then honestly I don't even think we need to surround it with walls, and we should be fine. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. After all this, there's still enemies coming after this. Okay, fine. You want me to build the basic air defense units? I'll build the bloody basic air defense units that you so bloody desperately want. Although, unfortunately, my source of lead is all the way over here, so that might be a small issue. Alright, hurry up. Let's get this mesh driver working. There we go. Now it's finally targeted. And are you serious? Now that are you actually for real, guys? Why did you change? Guys, you know you're just making my job harder, like a lot harder for me for like no reason. You guys know that, right? Like how stupid can you get? Come on. Now you idiots are just destroying my entire base of operations, and oh, thank you. Now my entire graphite factory is on fire. Thank you so much for making this happen, you bloody bots. I mean, you bloody enemies. Words cannot express how much I hate you all so much. How is the core under attack? Oh, never mind. It's just the air units that are trying to attack the core, but never mind. We still have menders, and thankfully the menders are also in range of the core, which I actually did not plan, but they are, so team advantage to me, I suppose. I completely forgot about the fact about our chiral fluid. Thankfully I noticed it just in time, or else this entire place would have been blown to smithereens, and that isn't fun, right? So yeah, let's quickly get this chiral fluid factory back up and working ASAP, because otherwise we'll be in huge trouble. And yeah, that was exactly what I was talking about. Not to mention that was a huge waste of resources. God damn you, thank you so much, turrets, for making my whole job so much easier. Thank you guys so much. You bloody intolerable incibles. I ran out of vocabulary to demonstrate my anger. And not only that, it's going to take a long time for this thing to recover, because do you know how much lead we have? Yeah, not a lot. So thank you so much. Well, the enemies came back, but thankfully I think I've rebuilt it just in time. I guess not. I definitely need to place walls around here, so yeah, screw your enemies. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I will continue this on, well, tomorrow. God damn it. Well, Mindustry has reverted back to Steam build 135, which means that yeah, you know the events that happened yesterday. Yeah, that was an April Fool's joke apparently. But anyway, it's the next day, so we're going to retry this again, and now I believe that the resources from Planetary Launch Terminal has been well refilled and has been, so we're going to use the resources from here and launch back again at Naval Fortress. And okay, let's try not to die this time, shall we? Well, it seems like almost everything is damaged, especially in the core. This one seems alright, it's just lacking in power. So yeah, pretty much everything in the that is close to the core has been damaged. How about up north, the you know, the main power factory? Yeah, okay, that is damaged as well, but we might have some problems, especially you know, given the lack of chiral fluid, which means this whole blight thing is going to explode soon, which means I probably have to head up north and get rid of all these things before things get any worse. So Yeah, let's do that right now. Anyway, since whatever the heck is up north have exploded, let's just focus on rebuilding whatever the heck we have over here near the core first, just so that we can get things up and running quickly again. You know what, while upgrading this, I'll probably go and upgrade my air and ground defenses into this well, better version, but yeah, unfortunately this means I have to remove all my old defenses, but I can't do that until after the first wave of enemies have been defeated, so we shall wait before we remove our defenses. Well, now that almost everything from the core has been fixed, the next thing is to go back up north and repair basically, well, this destroyed power supply. Because otherwise we will be in big trouble in terms of our power needs, because as you can see, now we are at minus 1.5k power per second, and that's not good. So, let's go ahead and fix that, shall we? Man, we're really out of power now, eh? But not to worry, it's almost ready, so we just need to plug this in, and then a thorium reactor will be up and powering everything. And then now the power won't go into negative, hopefully, and this thing won't explode. And all we have to do now is just to give more power to the thorium reactors, or rather give more power to the thorium mines. So you just need to connect these last few nodes up. And then there we go, everything is power. Actually, no, this is useless, but hey, there we go. Now everything should power up as per normal, and this place shouldn't have to explode again. So now we just need to wait for it to you know, power up fully. Make sure everything is up and running before we can continue with, well, anything and everything. Right now everything is up and running, although I must say we're not generating as much power as I thought we would. We're only generating plus 2.2k power, which means we might need a second thorium reactor some point later, but that actually shouldn't be our concern right now. Our main concern should be about actually start building these the factories. So we're going to use a bunch of naval units in order to demolish these two bases. So let's see what units we can build first. We got a naval factory where we have to start off with, and it doesn't really cost anything to start creating these units. Now, the additive reconstructor, which is the tier 2 upgrade, requires silicon and graphite, which we have. Tier 3 requires silicon, titanium, and metaglass, so we need a metaglass factory. The exponential reconstructor, we need platinum and sulfur fluid, which is easy enough to get. And finally, the tentative reconstructor, which requires such alloy and phase fabric. Now, clearly we don't have, clearly we're not going to have enough materials to create, actually no, to make such alloy and phase fabric. So we're probably going to go up to tier 4 maximum. And well, we definitely need platinum, and we're in the midst of creating the platinum factory. But now the question is, which of these two tier 4 units are better? Which purposes to say will be more effective, so that is what we will get. So first things first, we're just going to lay out the foundation, and well, actually let's reverse engineer this. So we're going to end off with exponential reconstructor, and it's going to output here in the middle of the ocean, because that's where the naval units must go. And then we need multiplicative right here, followed by the additive reconstructor, and finally the naval factory. Now if this doesn't work out, we can always go for the air factory. So I think it's better if we do something like this. So if we want to switch over to an air factory, we can always do so at any time. Let's just hope that it doesn't cost too much, first of all. And keep in mind, we still have to make a platinum factory. And we got the layout, we got most of the things ready, but we haven't completed what we need to build. So let's just recap, shall we? Now, platinum only requires 15 oil per second, but the problem is that, well, you know, we got 12 of these things. So if we multiply that, that will require 180 oil units per second, which means we need at least 10 cultivators, but then we don't know what will happen, and we probably need to have, you know, extra cultivators. So let's just bump it up to 12 cultivators. So this requires so that means we need at least 200 all units per second, I believe, somewhere around there. And yeah, honestly this should be fine, given that, let's see, the thermal pump outputs 118.7 liquid units, so I think we shouldn't have any problems in terms of oil production if everything goes smoothly, that is. Now first, let's finish this exponential reconstructor. And I just realized there might be a more efficient way of extracting oil, and that is with an oil extractor. I don't have to make spore pots actually. All I need is just sand and water and I get oil. So okay, so calculations still say that I need more than 200 oil per second, right? If I were to place this on top of this area, which is where all the titanium is stored, it'll give me 160% efficiency, which means that I should be able to produce about 20 oil per second, well, more than that actually, but that means I need at least 10 of these. So okay, we'll see how we're going to get this to work. Now, slight problem that we have, all these naval units will probably pass by through here and destroy all the hard work that we have, which means that we have to reroute some of our defenses up north, unfortunately. This life is just not going to be easy for us, isn't it? So same thing as the previous video or previous map, I'm going to construct a bunch of specters to help me, and yes, I'm constructing them now because, as you can see, some of my works have already been damaged, let's just call it that way. And actually, why did I even place them? Why did I even place the specters here? They'll be better placed in front, won't it? So yeah, let's place them. Let's replace them. God damn it, I have to relocate my air blast drills. But at least this should work now. Now that it's not going to send any sand into these mass drivers. So with that being said, let's power up these mass drivers. And then you just have to connect them, and then all should be good, right? And everything is good. Let's see how much platinum we are producing. Well, okay, it could have been better, I assume, but this is probably the maximum that we will get at the moment. So now all we have to do is reroute them back home, like so. Wait a minute, why is there titanium in here? Hang on a second, this shouldn't be happening. What? Why? Oh my god. No, you stupid fool, no. Why are you connecting to that? This is... Okay, this game's logic is just plain stupid. This is absolute nonsense. Well, by the looks of things, our platinum supply has been secured, and it's being produced constantly. So I will take that as a win. Although I'm not going to lie, there is some excess in here, and there's a guardian coming in 10 ways. Jesus Christ! And now there's 148 enemies. Okay, that means it's time for us to watch out then. Means we really need to get we really need to start producing our units quickly at the very least, if we can't bulk out our defenses. Well, not because we don't want to, can't, because we don't know whether it's whether Guardian is an air guardian or a sea guardian. If it's a sea guardian, then it's going to be much easier to deal with, but we don't know yet. Anyway, we still need metal glass in order to power this up. So let's actually find the metal glass first. Oh yeah, we need cow fluid, but cow fluid is easy to produce. So let's go ahead and produce some metal glass, and in order to produce metal glass we need lead and sand, which should be quite simple. I was thinking we could use this island. We got some sand and we got lead. We just need to upgrade these factories, and besides, I really doubt that these turrets are being put to use anymore. So it'll be a good place to actually build our lead factory. Sorry, our metal glass factory. Alright, now we got metal glass factory up and running. Now I need to actually find a way to transport them, and we might have encountered a roadblock on that one. Oh, this isn't good. Now it's at minus 9.9k power. Please don't tell me that the entire north has been destroyed? No, it hasn't. We literally just... Oh. It's not even... What? It got destroyed somehow. Okay. At least we still have some cell fluid and we are not dead. But even then, I don't think... It probably means that we need more power. And yeah. This is certainly not enough, isn't it? How else can we generate power? I know this is going to be quite dangerous, but for the time being, I don't think we got a choice but to build a second thorium reactor. So let's build the second reactor here. Yeah, I know it's not aligned, but that's not important. The more important thing is that I actually get power out of this. So let's proceed with the hopes that nothing else would happen. But first, I have to disconnect this one for time being, just so that it'll just power up this exponentially, allowing it to, you know, actually produce a lot more thorium to, you know, power this thing up, power all these other reactors up faster. And I can actually start rerouting some of this over here for time being, while I reallocate some of the other cell fluids to over here. Okay, well, this is producing about 60 cal fluid per second, and given that, you know, one thorium reactor takes up how much again? 2.5 cal fluid per second. This thing won't explode if it runs out of cal fluid, so we should be fine. Yeah, assuming that you know, I don't screw up, for example, forgetting to power this last cal fluid reactor. And with that, I think it's now safe to put in the thorium load over here, and it's going to generate more and more power, hopefully. And with that, actually, why did I disconnect it? There we go. And now I can reconnect it back here, and it should be generating enough power soon enough. There we go. Now it's finally generating positive amounts of power. So let's just wait until this thing goes back, loads to its full capacity before focusing our things back south again. Okay, so now it's generating a surplus of 2k power, which we should be slightly worried about that, but not so much. Actually, no, we should be worried about this, the fact that more air units are attacking our cal fluid production factories, because otherwise they will explode. Thankfully, I'm here on the scene, so that you know, this thing won't explode. And yes, this does mean that we need to up our defenses again, don't we? Might as well take advantage of the thorium that we have and build ourselves a bunch of Spectre defenses. Some on the north, some on the south, just so that, you know, we won't die. God damn it, I haven't built my defenses before the whole bloody world explodes. So I just realized we don't have any thorium going into the core, which means that we are pretty screwed. Yeah, I should have planned forward. I should have planned ahead, but I didn't. So let's mine some thorium off here and send this to the core, assuming that nothing else can go wrong, which it shouldn't. Or what we can do for the time being is actually can head back to let's see, let's go for planetary launch terminal, and then from here we can send some excess thorium that we have back to our home, or well, to the zone that we're trying to defeat right now. So let's do that. Need is this one launch pad, and we are going to send this all the way to Naval Fortress, which is all the way here. So this should be more than enough for us. And you know what? Let's build an underflow gate for this, since I believe this takes precedence over refilling our nucleus core, which is already filled with thorium. So let's build die underflow gate here. And there we go. We should have our problem remedied quite quickly, I presume. But that's still only a temporary solution, and I still think we should mine thorium off here, just so that we don't immediately die due to a lack of resources. Speaking of lack of resources, wow, we already have zero thorium. Who knew this was going to happen? Also, why is our power back in the negative? Are you bloody kidding me? Goodness gracious. What exactly happened here? Oh yeah, I didn't finish constructing this. But wait, what? Why? Oh, the search tower. It got destroyed in it. And there we go. Our thorium supply should be remedied for the time being. But there's a guardian approaching in two ways, and I don't fancy that. Which means we have to up our defenses by quite a lot. And we kind of don't have the time to do that. So let's just quickly get this done with. First, we need to. Dang, there's a broken spectre here. We need to build a bunch of specters, and then we need to fortify them with walls again, and then let's protect them with such walls if I can even protect them in the first place. Alright, wave 30. The guardian is here, and we're still constructing this thing. So yeah, good luck to me because I have absolutely no idea where the guardian is or where the guardian is coming from. It is coming out the north. Then hopefully we should be able to survive. But if it's coming from the south, then I have no idea. Oh, never mind. I found the guardian is right here, and we might be in for a lot of trouble actually, because it kind of just bypassed our defenses. So this isn't good. Are you serious? We're going to. Please don't tell me we're going to die again. I don't know whether this defense is going to be strong enough or not, but I hope it is. Oh, actually it is strong enough. Thank you. Actually, I did not expect it to be this strong, but unfortunately it did kind of destroy quite a bit of my defenses, but no matter, it's an easy bit to rebuild anyway, so let's just rebuild it and move on with life. God damn it, can these things just stop attacking me when I'm trying to build up my defenses, because it is really annoying. Okay. Fine, I guess I just have to suffer, yes. I completely forgotten to get a mesh driver for my metal glass factory. Man, I am such a great Mindustry player, but yeah, let's remedy that mistake, shall we? In the meantime, I also need to fix my oil factory, because as you can see, it has been well, let's just say the enemy has done a pretty good job at wiping its existence off the face of Earth. In other words, fix my oil factory for now, and honestly I don't think I have to worry about this, especially since now I got some defenses up north to assist me a little bit. I actually don't know whether I should add more defenses down here, because I don't know whether this can handle it, but I'll just assume that it can handle it for now, and I'll focus more of my resources on, you know, actually starting the production of my factory units. Speaking of which, this guy just escaped, but no problem. It shouldn't be a problem for these defenses. Anyway, I think it's time for me to actually start producing some of the things I need to make. So let's get started. First off, these things need a lot of power, so we shall give it power. Okay, let's start off with the basics. We need metal glass and silicon. Actually, only two of these need metal glass, so let's fill out our metal glass. Alright, next we need is silicon. So yeah, basically everything needs silicon, and a huge crap ton of it. So right, and we got our silicon up and running. So we can start building the tier 1 units. Now for tier 2 units, we need silicon and graphite, and actually this is only one that needs graphite, so that's pretty straightforward. So let's divert some graphite titanium for both of these. So let's go ahead and divert some titanium. Actually, finding titanium to divert is going to be quite a challenge, because most of this titanium is being used to give us platinum. So actually, here's what we can do. We can actually create another here, and then we are going to give it a water extractor as per usual. Actually, no, you can put another air blast drill here, right? And it's only going to produce 0.2 cell titanium per second, but it doesn't really matter, because as long as we have the water juice, it's going to produce more than is needed anyway. Oh good, another sector is under attack. Not that that's important. And look, now we have improved our production of titanium. Sort of. Not really. And yeah, I know this is not a lot of titanium, but we frankly don't have a choice. So let's try to work with what we have for now. I'll have our titanium supply up and running, although I must admit it's not a lot. So actually, since titanium is more important, we can actually divert some supply of titanium into here so that you know, at least we get a constant supply of titanium rather than, you know, having an inconsistent small amounts at one time. And also we need to divert platinum, since that's also pretty important, so let's go ahead and do that. Now thankfully we don't need that much platinum, especially since platinum is only used to power one thing, and it's this large machine over here. So I honestly don't mind reducing the supply of platinum for more titanium, but either way, you still need one more thing, and that is sour fluid. So let's build ourselves a new sour fluid factory, which requires more titanium and water. Fantastic. How much does this even require? This large machine, how much does it require per second again? 60 carbon fluid per second. Well then, it's better than a large tentative reconstructor, which requires 180 per second, but either way, that's still a huge ton. 60 per second, that could easily be done with just one carbon fluid factory right over here. And I believe, well, first off, we need titanium for that, which we can steal some from over here, but it won't be a constant. I'm not sure whether that would be a good idea or not. So let's see where else can let's see where we can place this. No, this doesn't seem too bad of a place to place it. It's close to a water source, which means giving it water will be pretty easy. So yeah, let's get started with this. To be honest, this isn't producing as much carbon fluid as I hope it would. So, only 11 per second. So we need to source our titanium from well, either we source our titanium from somewhere else, or we have to you know, reduce the amount of platinum we produce. Now as for reducing the amount of platinum, it might be possible. Let's try experimenting by reducing the amount of platinum that we produce. So I just got an idea. What if we just take titanium from here and use this titanium to power feed this what is it? What do you call this thing again? The platinum factory. That way we can use the platinum we have in order to power the factories and the other things that we have as well. I think that would be a great idea, wouldn't it? So let's give that a try. Here we go. I believe a decent amount of platinum is being produced now. Well, actually we need to buff up the defense that we have over here, but before that let's actually settle our factories once and for all. Oh, we've produced one say at last, but no, I don't want you to go there. God damn it, I want you to attack when everyone else is attacking, but you know what, since we have a say right now, you might as well just see how well it does. First off, let's take control of the say, and let's, holy crap, that's a whole lot of whatever you call it, these regenerating things. So first, let's try and get rid of this crap ton of them. Actually, you know what, okay, so we've gotten rid of most of them, but these doohickeys are still going to be a massive problem for us. So first off, I need to respawn at the core, and then I need to place down a command block, which is somewhere here. There you go. I need to build this command center and make sure that the say comes back here and doesn't attack the enemies. And so let's let it rally over here, and hopefully it's going to be smart enough to come back here. And second of all, holy crap, we got 2 gardens to deal with. Well, I don't know whether this is going to be enough, but let's hope that this is enough. Because this certainly isn't enough to deal with this by itself. And it's not even it's not even attacking. What? Why isn't this attacking the Oh, now then it's attacking, but goddamn. I don't understand why it didn't attack just now. Well then. I'm 99% sure we won't die. Also, where is the Guardian? How is it? Oh, the other Guardian was the one that got attacked. But anyway, this should be enough to deal with. It should be able to deal enough damage to get rid of this Guardian. Even though our core is under attack, we should be fine. Uh oh. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Please die already. Okay. Thank goodness. We've only suffered minor casualties, so everything should be fine. But yeah, let's rebuild everything quick. Oh, you got to be kidding me! Oh my goodness gracious! The entire thing exploded once again. Okay. Okay, so now we have to rebuild our power factory again, which is going to be really irritating. Okay. Let's just start from the beginning, shall we? Oh, are you kidding me? Another Guardian approaching 2 waves. I haven't even rebuilt my bloody factory and you want me to defend a Guardian. God damn it. God damn you, game. Well, another Guardian round. And I don't even know if we can survive this one. But let's just give ourselves some faith and pretend that we absolutely can survive this one. Never mind, because our entire army has been demolished, and I literally have no idea where the other units went. So, oh my god, the rally thing didn't work, didn't it? Yeah, I'm going to die because this bloody thing wouldn't help me, isn't it? Yeah. God damn it! This has got to be the most annoying map that I've ever played. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, round 3. Planetary launch terminal. Going to go all the way back. Yeah, Naval Fortress again. This time, let's hope that not everything has been destroyed. Okay, so what's the damage? So here is, I think it's completely fine. Here is completely fine as well. The base is same as last time, honestly. It's a bit of drills, defenses, it shouldn't have that big of a problem repairing it. Down south, I think everything is fine except for this bit here, but we can easily repair it at the edge. Thankfully all our constructors are working fine because otherwise it's going to take a long time to repair it. The command center is low on health, which means you need to repair that soon. Obviously power generation is low at this moment. Mass drivers are gone. Okay, well this is going to be a huge problem. Our oil production is all gone, which means that we have to rebuild the entire thing. At least our thorium reactors are, well, they're not running, but at least they're up, they're alive. So we need to rebuild these things in orders. Need to rebuild the core first, then the thorium reactors, and then the oil factory. Okay, I'll see you when I'm done. I've fixed everything so far, and seems to me that that's a case since that, you know, production of these new units are going quite smoothly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it run for a while, but in the meantime I'm going to buck up my defenses as much as possible so that you know, we won't get destroyed again, and pray that everything goes smoothly from here on out. Before I do so, however, I am curious as to where all of these units are coming from. Like all these what you call that, the healing units. So it seems to me that they are spawning from the second core, well, the second half of this map. I need proof to you know, actually see where their spawning location is. Well, I have no idea where they spawn, so I'm going to take one of these out for a joyride, and I'm going to try and kill as many of these enemy healers as much as possible. Idea being that if I can kill them successfully, then I can watch them, or I can see where they spawn from. Not to mention, also reduce the total amount of units I have to deal with later. So it's two birds with one stone, really. Start with the base on the top left, because I think that is where most of the units spawn from. Actually, earlier I remember seeing a few of these units spawning from the center base. So actually, it might be in the center base rather than at the top. So let's try attacking the center base as much as possible. And well, first I have to find the optimal place to attack. Dang, these opponent units are doing quite a lot of damage to me actually. But I got more of these at my disposal, so I'm not too worried myself. Okay, so now I've attracted a few, but I still have no idea where they spawn from. If only I can find out where they spawn from, then I can destroy their the spawn centers, and then that way they can't rebuild everything that I try to destroy. Okay, these bots are quite annoying, so I need to find an area where I can attack, but it is lightly defended from the opponent's side. But anyway, I probably need to head back home first so that I can heal my units. So let's do that. Alright, I currently have 11 units, 12 coming soon. And the next wave is going to be a Guardian wave. So here's what my plan is. I'm going to wait until the Guardian wave is over and let the last unit be built, well, the 12th unit be built, and then I'm going to go and launch a full-on assault on the opponent. Alright, let's see how well we fare against the Guardian. I mean, we should fare just fine. It shouldn't even make it past this point, except it did, and I died. But it shouldn't make it past the second point on top, right? And it didn't. Wow. Alright. So mission success, I guess. And I don't know when the next Guardian is going to spawn, so let's just assume it won't. And alright, so it has finished constructing 12 units. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take control of this one, take control of a few others in my arsenal, and then the rest that I'm not in control of, I'm going to make them attack. So we're all going to attack together as one formation. Well, you know what, I shouldn't really take control of them just yet, because I don't even think they know where they're going. The AI is a bit of a hassle with, Anyway, we're going to let the other defenses deal with that, but as for the says, I'm going to take control of them soon, right about now. Well, it's only 5, but hey, we're going to deal a lot of damage to them. So first things first, we need most of the says to attack all these repair units, just so that they won't constantly try to repair all the buildings that we're trying to destroy. And wow, there's only 10 left. Dang, I didn't expect it to do that much damage just yet. But hey, we've done it. Alright, and now on to the next target, which is the one up north. We need to defeat the one up north before we can, complete this mission. So let's remove the AI from these says first, and then we're going to follow these ones to go up north to destroy the final base. I think we should have enough firepower to deal enough damage to them. Oh, they are going another direction. I wonder if this is going to change things a bit, but it doesn't matter. We meet up at roughly the same spot. Roughly, I said, so we shouldn't have. Oh, never mind. They just destroyed the base for me. Thanks, I guess. And with that, we have finally completed version 7.0 alpha of Mindustry. Even though this took 3 retries, and this is probably the most annoying Mindustry level I've played. It was even longer than was it again, the episode 16. So hooray. Anyway, let's check the tech tree, and we should have. Oh, there's actually one more thing we can get. A liquid container, which is before the liquid tank. I don't know why this is a new thing. So the liquid container stores 700 liquid units, whereas the liquid tank stores 1800. Now let's just get the liquid container, and I have unlocked Researcher. Thank you very much. So with that, we have completed Mindustry, and this is, and well, we still have Sector 100 to capture technically, but like I said, I'll do that off camera. Let's head back to Planetary Launch Terminal. I doubt there's going to be anything new. Like, yeah, we can't travel just yet. But otherwise, we have conquered this planet, and I can't wait to see more of Mindustry version 7, assuming it's not as annoying as this episode was. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.